man, it's your boy Hugo the Savage back again with another Powerbot 2 Ghost review. Land of Opportunity was this episode. I don't know, I can't remember what number it is. It's probably like episode 4 or 5. Probably 5. I'm gonna go with that. If I'm wrong, it will be in the title. But yeah, man, let's kick this off, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This episode, right now, could be the favourite one of this season so far. Between this and episode 1, I'm creeping towards this one. And you know why? Because you guys saw my last review, and everything I said in my last review of what I wanted going forward, they started to deliver in this one. I'm sorry, Courtney, 50, all of you lot, I'm sorry. I should wait, I should be more patient. What did I ask for in the last one? I said Kane needs more depth to his character. He can't just have white boy jokes and killing people. And in this one, we got the depth from Kane. We saw him and his dad bond in a different way. They went to sell some guns to some racist rednecks, and the rednecks tried to turn on them and take the guns and the money. And his dad had to save him, and in doing so, they reconciled with all of the freaky Zeke with the mushmouth stuff. And now Kane said to his dad, I'm sorry, I apologize, you're the head of the family, and I'll keep your secret safe. So they're cool on that one. Also, you can see that Kane is starting to have this soft side for Effie, and he looks like he's falling for a little bit. And Effie in this episode did ask him, well, Kane had found out that obviously Effie had pushed Lauren into the water, but he didn't find out by Braden. He found out by using his cunning and saying to Braden, Lauren told, Effie told me this, and saying to Effie, Braden told me this. None of them told him anything. So he's figured that out now. And he has all these secrets. He has a secret about Zeke. He has a secret about Lauren, of what he thinks Lauren's dead anyway. And she sent a text message to him towards the end of this episode, basically saying that Tariq's the only guy to ever hold her down. Please don't tell him. And he does respond in this saying, don't worry, I got you. But the way he says I got you, nobody says I got you to a woman unless it's the mom, the sister, or it's the thing that you're trying to chop. So I'm just saying that I think he's falling in love with her a bit. We saw a softer side to Kane, more emotion. His acting was great in this episode as well. Even the fact that Zesty Drew and Gay Gordo, they were doing their Zesty thing. And listen, you don't need to keep, I told you this the last one, you don't need to keep showing me. Let them do their little kissing thing and just move on, bruv. There's just too much noise. Even the subtitles have Zesty noises on it, bruv. I just need to move on from there. But big up to them too. Great acting again. He had Martin Luther Salim, bruv. I'm done with this guy already, bruv. This skinny, high top, beat down, old school, crackhead looking jazz motherfucker, bruv. I can't kick him out of the house, Uncle Phil. Get rid of him because he's doing my head and he don't even look realistic with Diana in the bed. He don't even look realistic. He don't look like he could chop anything. Oh, man, get him out of here, man. Diana, she stepped up for the family. Monique had to go to her and she needed an alibi. And I knew this was happening while I was watching this episode. Diana went to the police officer, Whitman, who's been stalking Monique, and she says, I need to know if my mum murdered Zeke, and I'm going to set her up and you can go into the house. I knew straight away that Monique was going to be there. I thought, along with Diana, that when she called the police once he broke into the house, he's going to get arrested. Nope, Monique shot him in the face. Well, she didn't. She shot him in the chest, but face sounds better. Shot him in the chest, sent him to sleep, and yeah, she just murdered him like it was nothing. And, big fan of Mary J and that, you know what I mean? Let's get it. But I can't keep it. I can't keep it in anymore. Her acting skills as Monique is very average right now. Very average right now. I'm not going to say it loud, because she's an R&B queen. Legend. But when it comes to the acting, nah. Also, what I just told you about Lorenzo Tejada and Kane's going to keep the secret. Well, guess what? Method Man's character, McClane, he got some files from the Whitman dude's house while he was in Monique's house and presented it to Monique towards the end of the show. And on it, it shows the paperwork of when Zeke died, that at the hangar, at Mecca's hangar, Lorenzo Tejada's fingerprints were there. And I think Monique is starting to put it together, and she knows what's going on now. And I think, she don't trust him now. She's going to find out sooner or later that Lorenzo is the one who killed Freaky Zeke. Mushmouth for sure. Obviously, Effie falling in love with Tariq more and more. They're starting talking about what they're going to do in the future, which is so cold because it's everything what Ghost spoke about, but Ghost spoke about it late in life, whereas Tariq's doing it as a teenager still. There was a scene when he was in in the office, the office building, and he zoomed in and he was leaning over the banister with his grey suit on, just like Ghost did before he died, to be honest, and how Ghost was always doing in Truth. So I like the callback to that. I thought that was pretty cool. He got the deal done with the billionaire because obviously you knew that Braden's uncle was gonna say something a little bit racist to piss him off, and Tariq got it back. A little bit of Tate in this, which Tate just being Tate. I love that character. He's the sleaziest government member around, but he's so good at it that I don't trust him in real life. He's incredible at it. So he's trying to say to Tariq now he's paying $5,000 every week towards his campaign funds, but really I think it's just going to his pocket because he wants it paid in Bitcoin. I must say I do like how they incorporate the name of each episode to do with the tutoring at school, the class at school. The class at school was called The Land of Opportunity, and then it moved on, and that's what the name. I like that. It was kind of pretty cool, to be honest. And I think, what else is there? There's a little bit of Lauren in this. Need to see more of her. I think they need to get her out of Witsec sooner or later, but we'll see what happens there. Sax is starting to clock on now that Jenny, I think her name is. I'll just call her Jenny for no reason. She's Jenny. That she's hiding something, and he took a photograph of the phone ringing, which is I think the phone that Lauren's calling her on. So sooner or later that's going to happen. And now Jenny's clocked on that something's going on at Stanfield on the roof. And I'm sure the next episode she's going to go up there, catch some people, probably catch Diana, surveillance and all that stuff. And then see that they're doing the course correct thing again through there. Obviously they're selling the drugs. And now Noma's got them selling guns. The African dude turned up in this again. You can just see that there's a few people that might not make it by the end of the season. African dude number 1. Jenny number 2, I think Blanca Rodriguez will still stay. And maybe one of the Tejadas, Monique or Lorenzo. I feel like Braden eventually might turn on Kane. Not in like a full turn, heel turn and that, but I think he might have enough of you making me be the face of everything. And eventually he'll snap. And he'll go full Tommy on them. Full Tommy Egan, and then we'll see what happens after that. But I really enjoyed this episode. Let me know in the comment section what your favourite part of this episode was. Let me know what you think great going forward. Any positives or negatives from this show, let me know in the comment section. We will chop it up. I've been your boy, comment, like, subscribe, and share!